Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hey, y'all. It's Car Chronicles. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you guys joining this morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, good morning, you guys. Ooh, I'm just adding something here. Give me 1 second. Hey, y'all. I see y'all coming in. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Coming in. I see y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go ahead and get started so we can get everything out the way because I have to be logged on downstairs at 8:30 for something, okay? All right. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get started. I see you guys coming in. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday. I hope you guys got your coffee, got to work okay. You guys are having a good morning. I'm still waking up. Just dropped my son off at school and came rushing back. Sipping my orange juice. Yes, let's get it. All right, so let's go and get celebrity news out of the way. All right, so now it's been seen. Tia Mowry, y'all know who she is from the show Sister Sister. Her now ex-husband Corey Hardick was seen on a recent date, guys. Guess who he was seen on a date with? Nia Long, you guys, in Hollywood, California, honey. They were seen on a date. All right. Now they said that Nia, y'all know she announced that she was single after her longtime relationship with her fiance, who they called cheating in a very public scandal. Ime Adoko, y'all remember? I did several lives on it. She broke up with him and she's moving on. She's announced since that she's single, moving on with her life. As y'all know, Corey Hardick was recently separated, and divorce papers were filed by Tia Mowry, his wife, soon to be ex-wife. It looked like at one point they were going to try to work things out. As y'all know, they spent Christmas together. So I'm guessing that situation just did not work out in their favor. Corey has decided to move on and start dating. He was seen out on a recent date in California with Nia Long. And they said that they were looking a little chummy. So I don't know, guys. I don't know how that's going to turn out. But good luck to him, honey. Good luck to him. All right. And then something else I saw, Carlos King did an interview with Kylie Williams from the group 3LW. Okay, he did a interview with her where she admitted on Carlos King's podcast that she smashed 3 of the homies from the group B2K. She was very proud to tell it too. She did, honey. She said that it was pretty much, as they call it, a choo-choo. If y'all know what I'm talking about. She was involved in what they call a choo-choo. Okay. If you will, with the bandmates of B2K. There's 3 of them. Y'all know it's 4 of them in the group. It's, 3 out of 4, I guess, ain't bad. So y'all know the girl that was doing, I'm tired of you, promise it, her. So I was just like, who is out here running around telling everybody, child, that you is involved in the Thought Chronicles? I'm trying to figure that out. Who is proud in announcing that they are a part of the Thought Chronicles, girl? You don't be out here telling, don't be out here kissing and telling, girl. If I would have taken that to the grave. You married now, you got children now. There's no reason for you to be out here divulging that type of information. If you was a little thought back in the day, honey, that was back in the day. Keep that to yourself. I don't feel like you need to be hopping on people's podcasts, doing interviews and talking about that, Child, no. I haven't heard nobody in B2K coming up saying, oh, yeah, Kylie, yeah, I was with her. Nobody is claiming you and nobody's talking about you, but it's looking like you're trying to get yourself back in the limelight. And what better way to do it than to be out here degrading yourself and making people think that you're a straight thought out here, girl. Like, I would not have told that. But it was said that she was with Fizz, J Boogie, and Raz B from the group B2K. They all, child, they all was in line doing their thing. So big ups to you for that, girl. Since you're so proud, I mean, damn, I wouldn't have told that, but hey, go off. All right, so Teddy Riley, Snoop Dogg, and Sade, honey, or Sade, or however you say it, I like both of them. Will be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame coming this June 15th, and that will be in New York City. All right, that's very big. All right, Teddy Riley has written a lot of songs. I love me some Teddy Riley. He can do no wrong, baby, when it comes to this music. So I am super duper happy. All right, that's what you call black excellence right there. Sade, she's been around forever. She has a lot of hits as well. I love her music. When I want to run me a bath and light me some candles and sip me some wine in the tub, that's some good music that you could play to kind of kick back and Yes, honey, that cherish the day, cut that on and run you a good old bath and lay back and relax, honey, with them bubbles. Yes, I'm here for it. And when you're feeling a little gangster, feeling a little gangster, a little hood, you want to put in some Snoop Dogg and get your little crip walk on and you're feeling good. So shout out to them. I'm happy that they're going to be acknowledged and yeah, for the Songwriters Hall of Fame. That's big. I love that about that. All right. Melody's manager speaks up for Melody. All right. Her name is Dawn Michelle. I'm going to read off something that she had to say. Yes, somebody said, I like Your Love is King. I like that song too. I like just about anything that she put out. Sade. All right. Yes, or Sade. All right, so let's move on. Melody's manager, Dawn Michelle, she had something to say in terms of taking up for Melody. She says that greetings, I'm Dawn Michelle, Melody's manager. She says, I'm glad that someone mentioned that Funky Dineva was upset that Melody relishes in the fact that Tisha has problems in her marriage. She says, let me just say that Melody is not checking for the Scots, period. All right. She says, please be reminded how freely it flowed off Tisha's lips that Martell bought another woman a matching car just to hurt Melody. Okay. It says that it seems that Kiki had no problem exposing the cousin who had no problem exposing her personal business and struggles. All right. Says that Melody has actually known Kiki longer than Tisha. So why would Tisha hate her own cousin in the first place? It says that perhaps to keep her from aligning with a successful couple like Tell and Mel. Okay. All right. So she also says, thank you for your support. She says that I'm not saying this because I'm her manager. I'm a task manager from the old school, and I will be the first to say it. And if our clients get out of line, but Melody is the hardest working young lady in the game. She's very hard working. I got to give it to her. Says that she's still a baby who hasn't even reached her full potential. This is Melody's manager speaking. She says that she's good to her friends, family, and staff, and also her millimeters. She says that she don't play about her kids and the millimeters. She really love her millimeters, y'all. All right. She says that all she wants to do is win in peace while she has the opportunity. All right. So I love that about that. I wanted to play something for you guys. I kind of tracked the video down for those of you that did not get a chance to hear it. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. All right, hold on. All right, with his rude ass. Give me 1 second.
Kiki ain't shit.
Hold on.
Kiki is the worst meaning of fucking family, okay? Kiki.
This is Funky Dineva.
Family get on TV.
Hold on.
I don't care what y'all have. Saw her family get on TV.
Hold on.
And she wanted some.
Let me pull it up from the beginning because I found this video.
Saw her family get on TV.
Hold on.
Saw her family get on TV.
I'm gonna play y'all the video with Funky Dineva.
Saw her family get on TV.
Why I won't go back? Hold on. This is Funky Dineva going off on. All right, here we go.
From the little bits and pieces that I see, Kiki ain't shit. Kiki is the worst meaning of fucking family, okay? Kiki saw her family get on TV and she wanted some. Mel could smell the desperation off of Kiki, and because Kiki wanted what Tisha had, which was to be on TV, she went around there and started playing with Mel. There is no way in hell that I am going to watch 1 or 2 seasons of a show. Know that a bitch is beefing with my cousin and let that bitch say anything beyond hello to me. All right, if I see her as I'm walking out the Golden Corral of the shoulders, hey girl, how you doing? And I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not sitting up having no conversation with this bitch. I'm damn sure not gonna be her plus one to no party. And the bitch damn sure not gonna feel comfortable enough to discuss my cousin or ask me any type of questions about my family. That's not what we doing. So Kiki ain't shit. Number two, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Y'all can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't fuck with Mel. Y'all gonna go ahead, y'all gonna try to dress it up as, oh, because I know Marceau them, I'm blindly rocking for Marceau and teaching them, and that honestly has nothing to do with it. I don't fuck with Mel, and here is why. I can't get down with somebody who is so committed to wanting to damage somebody's marriage or prove that they are cheating or prove that they have gone through some type of marital problems. Melody has made it her life's mission to expose Marceau and bring Tisha into the light about her husband. Let me tell y'all something. Tisha know who the fuck she married. All right? And I'm going to keep it 100 at this point. It ain't a bitch alive watching Married to Medicine that don't believe Marceau has cheated on Tisha at some point in their marriage. We all fucking do. Okay? We all.
What y'all think about it? I said, listen. He just used that term as it relates to women so loosely. Why do you feel the need to call a woman a bitch just so loosely? I don't like that. I don't like that. That's just so like... And his vocabulary is very, very long. He speaks very well, but I don't understand why he uses that in the terms of speaking of a woman or a female, period. That's disrespectful as hell. I didn't like that. And I don't understand why it's so important to him to even be speaking on it. Like I said before when I did my review on this, he hasn't even watched the show the past 2 seasons. So for him to feel so invested, like I said, it has nothing to do with me hanging with them or having a relationship. It absolutely does. He has been influenced by them because you've been hanging around them. So yes, there's some type of influence going on there, regardless to what he has to say. Okay, regardless to what he has to say. That is the reason why Maurice felt so comfortable talking about some the Funky Nevo Award. Boy, bye. All of them are, like I said, y'all done climbed so far up his anal region, baby. They are friends, and that's fine. You be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. But as it relates to speaking on another female as a woman, your mother is a woman. You would not want someone to refer to your mother as the B word because that's disrespectful as hell. That's just disrespectful as hell. You don't call a woman out of their name and then gonna say that Kiki ain't shit. That's your opinion. That is your opinion. She chose to come on national television. Hey, if Melody gave her a spot to come on the show, it is what it is. Kiki said that they don't treat her like family. And I get it that maybe family should not, tell other families' business. I get. But don't fix your mouth to be calling another woman the B word, because as soon as somebody calls somebody in your family or somebody very close to you the B word, funky, you're going to be pissed off about that. I just don't understand that. I don't understand how he can continue to get by with that. And he do it all the time. He's so loose. He's so loose with it. He gets too involved. He's the same way with the cast from Married to Medicine. He's very good friends with Dr. Heavenly. And he said plenty of times when he's talking about Married to Medicine in the show, oh, I'm friends with them, so I'm real close with them. And I know secrets and I know this, and this. Okay, so if you're my friend, if you're doing a review about the show, keep it about the show. Don't be talking about stuff that you know about this, and this, and this. And that's where, that's where you have to draw the line. He gets so out of line sometimes, and it's so irritating. You have to be able to separate friendship from business. If you are my friend and we hang out and we go places and we chill or whatever, nothing should be spoken about as it relates to that. If you're going to review a show that I'm on, speak about the show and what goes on the show. Nobody even has to know that we're friends like that. And the same goes with Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you're going to review this show, you need to be biased. And don't be sitting up talking to the Scotts and feeling a certain type of way because of something that they told you and fix your mouth to turn around and call one of the cast members, which is a whole mother out here. Her children have cell phones now and can Google and see things. So it's very uncouth of you and very irresponsible of you to speak about another woman who have children and call this woman a whole bitch out here like her children ain't gonna see that. That's so damn disrespectful. And I just wanted to say that this morning, and I wanted to play that for those of you that never had a chance to get to see or hear his interview where he was talking about Kiki and Melody. All right, I came across it and I wanted to share that with you guys. Let's move on. Martell Holt, honey. Martell Holt is in fake therapy this coming season. As y'all know, they're already filming for Love and Marriage Huntsville season 6. All right. Martell is seeing Melody's old therapist, as we all know. Her name is Dominique. Let me show you guys a picture. I think she was on season 4, I want to say. I'll show you guys a picture to kind of refresh your memory of what she looks like. This is her with Martell. All right. She will be on the current season of Love and Marriage Huntsville as his therapist. That is Melody's old therapist that she was going to in season 4. All right. That's her. Her name is Dominique. She will be Martell's therapist. That's her. Right. I don't really think his ass is going to therapy. I mean, like I said, he was ordered by the judge to go, and Melody said out of her mouth he never went. This is her. All right. I want to refresh you guys' memory. All right, so this is her when she was on the show with Melody, when she was actually sitting down having a therapy session with Melody. You guys may remember her looking like that. All right. So let me read what she had to say. Her name is Dominique. She says that she's a psychotherapist. She says when the Oprah Winfrey Network pulls up at your office, she was happy that the OWN Network and Oprah Winfrey's Network, of course, as she calls it, pulled up at her office and gave her the offer to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, to be like a psychotherapist, which hell, she should have sat down with Martell a long damn time ago. I mean, he sat down with Dr. Francis and we see where that got him nowhere, because he's still crazy as hell, narcissistic as hell, still out here on his BS and mess. All right. I'm going to play you guys a clip from where he went to sit down with Dr. Francis and his conversation with him. It was all lies and BS. Martell is not trying to change. He's not trying to do anything different than what he's doing right now. He's actually worse than when he sat down with Dr. Francis. So it shows that you had absolutely no growth with this fake therapy mess that Carlos keeps trying to throw out there. I feel like, and I said it before, I feel like Carlos King is trying to help. I feel like Carlos King is trying to help in terms of fix Martell's image, because a lot of people want to see him off the show. Carlos has already said that Martell was not going to be fired from the show. So it don't matter what Martell does at this point. It looks like Carlos is going to continue to take up for Martell and allow him to stay on this show and wreak havoc and harass Mel. And just, you know, they're saying he's being very difficult this season because he wants things to go the way he wanted to go. He want to create his own narrative and his own storyline this season. We talked about it before, where he's trying to get Ariana on the show. That's never going to happen because Carlos King says she's way too disrespectful. They don't want nothing to do with her. All right. He also wants Sheree to come on the show to show his real life. Well, your real life, sir, is that you are very dangerous. That's your real life. Okay. Let's remind you of what your real life is, because y'all know I like to show pictures and I like to give visuals. Okay. Let's show what your real life is, Martell. All right. Let's do that. This is your real life. This is you, Martell. This is him fussing at Melody at the Vegas trip. Okay. This is your real life. All right. Let's go on to the next picture. Since we talking about real life. This is Marceau when he had to come in and grab Martell when he lunged at Melody. This is your real life, Martell. Okay. Carlos, I hope you're watching this, because this is what you're allowing to be on your show. He's dangerous and he's a menace to damn society. All right. We're going to call this thing what it is. This is him sitting down when he told Melody that he wants to take full custody of the children. Melody's trying to talk to him. He's going through his phone because he's keeping track of what's going on with the children, because he questions them. So he's questioning he and Melody's kids, and he's making notations in the phone as to who's watching the kids and where the kids are and what's going on with the kids. So while Melody's talking, he's going through his phone telling her, no. According to my records, this is what I have here on such and such date. Okay. Yeah. This is him again. Destiny, look at Destiny having to hold him back. Look how she's holding him. And this is them trying to calm him down. There's Destiny there trying to calm him down. There's Marceau trying to calm him down because he's lunging at Melody and being aggressive. So this is what, season 4? So we're going into season 6, and now Carlos wants to try to get some type of therapy for Martell on this show to make it appear that he's really trying to help him get himself together, when in reality, it's just not. It's something that he's doing to try to make the viewers feel sorry for Martell and think that he's actually trying to change, which he's not. Let's show another picture. And then the caption on here is where Marceau is whispering to Martell, telling him, I'm putting my hands on you and I'm not getting them off. Okay. Martell is aggressive. He's running up the hallway trying to get to Melody. If you guys remember that from the Vegas trip. All right. Now, grown man got to grab him on national television. This happened on national television, you guys. This is how Martell is acting on national television. And like I said, he don't see anything wrong. This is production having to step in. There's Martell still going off on Melody. You see production standing over there beside him having to step in this situation. Okay. This is the person that they continue to keep on this show. And then they want to say that he's, that he's better, or where they're trying to make him look like he's doing better, and he's not. So he's being very difficult this season. Like I said, he wants the storyline to be what he wants it to be. He wants them to follow his real life. We keep talking about it. I personally don't feel like that he's changing, and I don't think he's going to change. Let me play y'all this video clip of him talking with Dr. Francis. Okay, I'm gonna play the audio with you guys. So let's get into it.
I feel that we're still working through things. Because what I put her through is not easy to get over.
He's talking to Dr. Francis.
Happy now. She's genuinely smiling. We're genuinely working together. We're limiting, the bickering and things of that nature, what came with the infidelity. A lot of the horrific times, it came with dealing with another person being involved in our marriage, and then too, a lot of the crazy things came with her contacting my wife, and that put my wife in a place where she looked at me a different way as well.
Who would feel the pain if your marriage was destroyed?
My children, my wife, myself. Yeah. My entire family would feel it.
The entire family would feel that.
Yeah.
Do you believe your wife loved you unconditionally? I mean, with all the scars and with all your history and with everything, do you really believe it?
Yeah, she does.
She does?
Yeah.
Like, if you do believe it, then this won't happen again with this other women.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's over.
It is. Ultimately, my behavior was wrecking my marriage. I understand that. I totally agree with Dr. Francis. I feel that I was totally at fault because I know what I've done wrong and I know how I'm fixing it.
So, one of the last time we talked, we talked about you and your dad.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some pieces that you wanted to connect. Were you able to do that?
Slightly, but not. When I say slightly, we've had conversations and things like that, but we really haven't bonded the way that I think we should have. There might be a lot of things that I'm missing in life for him not being a part of my life.
Okay.
But I don't know I'm a great father. I don't know what I'm missing because I don't feel it. I don't feel that I'm missing anything from the lack of him being in my life. I don't know.
You're not wishing it was different?
Well, I'm from the hood. We didn't have fathers in the life. All my neighbors, all my friends, nobody had dads around. Nobody.
There were no men in the hood?
People had kids, but not like you see me, Martell Hope, with his child. I'm holding their hands. I'm hugging them. I'm kissing them. I tell them I love them every day. I read them books. We go places. I'm in their lives. I didn't see the part, so I didn't know that a father's supposed to be in the kid's life. I didn't know that.
So you're not angry at him being missing from your life, and you're not angry about him just not being a part of what you needed to be, who you needed to be. You're not angry about none of that?
Not really. If God would have shown me, Martell, your life would have been so much more amazing if your dad was a part of your life. God could show me that right now. I'd be like, dang, Daddy, you see what you could have done for me?
But But I think God did show you, because when you look at what you went through, now you're getting in touch with your losses of detachment from your dad, and you're saying, I don't want this for my kids. Then it makes you take the position of, I need to be available for my kids.
So, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Thank you so much, Empress, for sharing that. I wanted to share that with you guys. What do y'all think about that? Martell is full of ish. I keep saying it. I cannot with him. I cannot with him. Now, the same dad who he said was not in his life, who he never had a relationship with, who was locked up for 20 years, which I told y'all in prison. This is the same dad that he brought his children around. So if you don't know your father, then why are you introducing your children to your father? And you have a problem with Melody allowing your kids or you guys' kids to be around or spend the night or stay with men. I don't understand it. Why is it okay for your children to be introduced to your father who you don't really know like that and or have a solid relationship with, but then you turn around and fuss Melody out and keep track with whoever's watching the kids with Melody as it relates to her brother? Marcus don't have not one criminal record. Martell, you do. Your father was in prison, for 20 years. So why are you so concerned about another man watching your children if it is family? That's what I'm not understanding. You didn't have no relationship with your dad, and you just said it. You've been trying to build a relationship with your dad, and it just has not worked out. But you've introduced your children to your dad, who you don't have a solid relationship with, who was in prison. And I keep saying, if you were in prison for 20 years, it's something that you did was so bad to where the judge or whoever decided that you were unsafe for society. So if they felt that, then why do you feel that it is safe for your children to be around this person just because he's your dad? You don't know him. You don't know if he's going to pop off, because most people who've been in prison that long have some mental stuff going on after that, because it's not normal for a person to be locked up for that amount of time if you don't get some type of therapy. And I don't see him getting therapy, and I don't see Martell getting no therapy. And the only reason he's doing it on the show is because he's being made to by Carlos in an effort to try to save his image. And that's all it is. Martell is about image. Martell is about image. He has been trying to rebuild his image on this show to change the way people look at him, because he's not getting the support that he wants. He keeps starting businesses and they keep failing because he's not getting the support that he wants to get. He's mad at Melody because he see her. Everybody like her, the millimeters, everyone is supporting her. They don't support him because they see him for what he is and for how he's done this woman. So now he's on this smear campaign, running around telling people, like he said at the reunion, don't be around her. Don't be her friend. Like, don't be this with Melody. Don't hang around her. He wants to do anything he can to make her look bad because he looks bad. And that's how narcissists are. That is how narcissists are. He wants to get enough people on his side against Melody to build himself up. That makes him feel like he's the strong one to have all these people on his side. That's why he stay friends with the Scotts, because no matter what he does, Marceau done went and filed a whole police report on Martell, and they are like this. You got one time to go to the police office, to the police station, and file anything on me, and we're not friends no more. I don't see it for you. We ain't friends. You can't come to my house. We ain't kicking it. If I see you in the street, I'm on my Cardi B, do not speak. That's how I'm feeling. Because now you're trying to have me locked up and or have me with a record over some BS. And then as soon as he filed it, then they want to run back and hurry up and make up. Like, I don't understand. Let me play this for you guys as well, because I ran upon something else. Y'all know I like to play y'all stuff so y'all can kind of get a visual. I like to give visuals when I'm talking. Okay. Martell is on, he's straight up on his BS. And I want to play this. He's talking to Dr. Francis here too.
To Atlanta. Next thing, my phone rings out the blue, and it's a private number.
Oh,
if I didn't answer,
hold on.
How far into your marriage were you before the infidelity started?
This has been going on for like over 3 years.
Over 3 years.
The same person,
Same. And your wife knew about it over the 3-year stretch?
No, she found out, I guess, over a year ago.
Something happened recently, I guess, while you're here now.
Yeah.
Okay. What would that be?
Well, I guess ongoing communications.
What does a communication look like?
I went like over 5 months without talking to her or whatever.
Okay.
And then she called.
Right.
I answered. Mel and I, we were riding to Atlanta. Next thing you know, my phone rings out the blue, and it's a private number. I mean, if I didn't answer it, Melody would have had a million questions. So I had no choice but to answer it. And Lord behold, it was her. So Melody, they had a couple words, and I felt so bad that I just hung up on her. Now Melody thinks that her and I have something going on still. And that's why I'm in this place right now, in a sunken place. For real.
And what was your wife's response to that?
I mean, very upset, very angry. And she expressed that
She
to her and to me.
Okay.
So I turned the phone off.
Okay.
And, so that's caused problems right there too. So,
Okay. How would you describe your relationship with your wife now?
to be honest, she said that it's over. That was the last straw.
So the only reason that you went to even go see Dr. Francis is because Melody told you that your marriage is over. Okay. Now you want to go talk to somebody, and it's always the after effect. Now, while you were seeing Ariane, and Melody kept telling him, okay, I'm tired of this. Stop seeing her. She was steady trying to work on this marriage and steady giving Martell chance after chance after chance. And he just kept taking advantage of her. So now when Melody tell you, I'm done, I don't want nothing to do with you, I'm getting ready to go file for divorce. Now you want to go and try to sit down with Dr. Francis when she's been asking you to get therapy all this time. You didn't want to get therapy before. You didn't feel like nothing was wrong. You felt like it was all Melody. You blamed her for your cheating. So now that she has told you, I'm done, I'm out of here, I'm filing for divorce, because he always felt like she was never going to do it. Now you see now you see that she's serious. So now you want to sit down and pour out your heart and talk about, oh, we were riding in the car and Ariane called. My thing is this: if you are done with somebody, and I don't know if Martell realizes this, let me break this thing down to you. If you're seeing somebody that you should not be seeing in your marriage, and your significant other tell you, if you don't stop seeing this person, if you don't cut off all communication with this person, we are done. Why would you not block this person's number or change your number to where they cannot contact you? Martell was not completely done messing with Ariane. That is how she was able to still call him. That is how she still had access to him. He didn't cut off access to her because he was still lying to Melody and still pretending that things were going good between him and Melody and that they were working things out. But behind the scenes, he was still sneaking and seeing Ariane. That is why she wasn't calling for nothing. She was not calling for nothing. She was calling to see when you were coming to see her and sneak and see her again. Hence the reason he went and got a second phone. You done told Melody, okay, so I blocked her on the phone. Yeah, you blocked her on this phone, but you have a second phone. You are still entertaining this person. Then you sit your ass in therapy with Dr. Francis and try to make it seem like that you're trying to become a better man and that you're so sorry for all the bullshit that you put this woman through. When in reality, you orchestrated the bullshit. You're the puppet master behind the bullshit, Martell. Excuse me, guys. You're orchestrating it. But then you sit there and act like, oh, I'm just so sorry. I'm trying to become a better man. I went to church, like I said before. I went to church. I went up to the front of the church. I let the pastor pray for me. Okay, that's great. Prayer is good for anyone. Okay? What is saying about prayers without works is dead. They can pray for you all day long. But if you don't put in the work after the prayer, then it is null and void. It's null and void. You can't go get prayer and then run back out there and go cheat, Martell. That's just not how it works. That's like a person that go to rehab, and as soon as you get out of rehab, you're right back doing the same thing again. It just does not work like that. You have to put some type of effort and some type of work in there if you want to change. And I feel like had he put the work in, Melody may have given him a second chance. But at the end of the day, I feel like she was at a point to where it was just time to go. Because when you keep, the Lord stopped giving you chances after a while. Even the Lord stopped giving you chances after a while. And if you're going to continue to keep taking advantage of every chance that this person continue to give you, then don't feel no type of way when she do what she's already done. And now you steady trying to get her back. In Martell's mind, he feels like y'all know in the vows until it say till death. He literally feels that he is Melody's husband until death. He really feels that. That's the only thing that he took out of his vows. Love, honor, cherish, and all that. He said it, but he didn't mean it. He meant that he was going to be in her life until death. That's the only thing he meant in his vows. He is not letting this situation go. And that can be very scary. I already said, I talked about it before. Why do you have a whole, he don't went out here and filed these papers to have, have these rights for Melody if something happens to her for him to get all this money. And it's just so, Martell, I can't with him. It upsets me when I talk about him, but I have to talk about him because that's what's in the news right now. This is what everybody's talking about, but it's so, what's the word I want to use? And I'm really trying to stay within the bounds here. I don't want to snap off and just, because I feel like I want to cuss this morning. I'm trying not to go there. Martell brings it out of me. I'm sorry. He just don't get it. He don't get it. And I'm more pissed off at Carlos because he is allowing this bullshit to continue. And what is going to be enough when he finally snaps and does something that he just cannot take back? Because he's getting to that point. It's scary. It's simple. You effed up, sir. Let it go. Same thing with Carlos. We don't want to see him doing no fake counseling sessions, no fake therapy sessions, because we know that it's fake. It's a storyline for him. Carlos is creating a storyline to save Martell's image. That's why he sat his ass up there. I'm just so scared for you. I'm so worried about you. Are you? Or are you worried about the ratings? Because Melody sat there and said that she don't see it for nobody on that stage, and that includes Martell. So that means she ain't trying to be filming no more scenes for you, Carlos, to put more money in your pocket for her to be miserable, filming with a fool who continues to come after her and do things to her and sit on a national stage on a platform at the reunion and continue to degrade this woman. She is not going to continue to line your pockets, Carlos King, while you continue to put her in dangerous situations. Okay. It was said that their whole situation with them going to Destin, that was something that Carlos wanted them to do. It was all for ratings. And Melody continues to go along with these things just to get along. But it comes a point in time when you got to put your foot down and say, I'm tired of this. It's starting to affect my peace. I don't care about no money. Money and peace, no, we're not going to put that in the same sentence. She is tired of being put in situations, even with the Scotts and everybody else on the show, with Wanda as well. It's time out for people having to put their peace on the back burner just for the sake of getting a check. Like, it's time out for that. It's time out for that. Martell ain't been wanting to go to therapy no other time. So now Carlos came up with this came up with this mess of Martell trying to go to some type of therapy on the show. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. He done sat there with Dr. Francis, and Dr. Francis done poured all these gems into him, and he is still the same way and worse. Martell is not willing to change. He's just not. He's just not. He's still seeing Ariane, so you still haven't changed. You still messing with Ariane. You still damaging her. She's damaged. I don't feel sorry for her either, because she's old enough, and she was old enough when she met him to know right from wrong. You sought this man out because everybody in Huntsville knew who Melody and Martell was. So you sought him out because of what he had, and you wanted to come up from your peasant situation that you were in and destroy somebody else's life for your own come up. And you see where that got you. And you got slapped back down further than you were, which was nowhere. You had nothing, and you right back to that place again with nothing. And the same person that made you promises and that you ran around with trying to destroy somebody else is further destroying you, and that's your karma. And then he gonna ask, can he bring her on Melody's platform to throw her and parade her around in this woman's face? That's why I said he has no growth. He has no heart. Because why would you want to bring this same person who you done laid down with and broke up your marriage with and then had a whole baby with to parade in this woman's face? Like, the disrespect, it's the disrespect for me. At this point, he's still aggressive towards Melody. Okay. And the fact that you had to lose visitation for 56 days with your kids speaks volumes. There's something there. And I don't know who this judge is that's in their custody case and why they continue to allow him to still get this 1 week on and 1 week off without making him do some real therapy and let him know. You have this many months of therapy that I want you to go through. And if you don't complete it, then you will not get to see your children, since he loves them so much. Prove how much you love them by fixing yourself, by going and being responsible as a father. so that you can not only be better for yourself, but for them. They're watching you. So when you're damaged, you are further damaging them. Those children are in therapy. So when they're made to go over there for a whole week, they're being derailed from the therapy that they're going through and the teachings that their mother is giving them. So you're over there questioning them. You're over there talking crazy about their mother, which we know he do because he's disrespectful like that. Then you got little Holt over there, which is another slap in the face. They don't get to spend time with their daddy because they running around trying to help wrangle up this wild child that you done threw up in the mix now. So not only are you a problem, but you've added another problem that continues to be a problem around your children who are already damaged. And it's going to be no coincidence when they get older and they say, I don't want to spend time with daddy. I don't want to see daddy. And your sons start disrespecting you. It's not going to be a coincidence because those children are old enough to see what's going on. I'm just saying. You tapping phones, you harassing this woman, you sitting in the bushes looking at jumping out. I already said like he TMZ. Why are you still bothering her after 2 years? I'm so sick of Carlos. I'm sick of him at this point. It's so irritating. It's just so damn irritating, y'all. He's still trying to use Ariane to hurt this woman instead of moving on with his life and doing something to fix himself. And you're never going to go nowhere in life because nobody don't support you, Martell. You see how that wine situation turned out. He kept talking about incest wine. It don't matter how many launches you do, Martell. It's you. People don't want to spend money with a person who is narcissistic and abusive like you, sir. It don't matter what he put out. He tried it with the children's book. He tried to play on the sympathy of everybody with this damn children's book, Plane Ride to Canada. Yes, he had a few pick-me's that jumped in there and went and bought the book just because he looked so good with his shirt off. But in reality, he ain't no great father. So what if you took the kids on a plane ride to Canada? So what? Y'all, it's beyond me. Carlos is behind this bullshit, and I don't agree with it. Honestly, I just do not. I don't agree with it. Martell has not proven himself to have changed or have done anything in terms of trying to become a better man and to stop this behavior on the show. And I can't wait to see what season 6 brings because I know it's going to be a bunch of BS of him sitting in there lying and smiling. That's what pisses me off with him. Like, why are you sitting in therapy? The whole time he was sitting there with Dr. Francis talking about all the things he did to Melody, he had this smirk on his face. What's so funny about running around on your wife and cheating on her with this peasant, as you call her? Even you know she's a peasant, but you didn't care. You scraped the bottom of the barrel to try to make somebody else jealous. And it wound up blowing up in your own damn face. Because both of y'all asses left with nothing. And that's why you mad. That's why you mad, Martell. And I'm glad that Melody was able to get from up under that mess because at the end of the day, it just was not going to get no better. So we're going to go ahead and end it there, y'all, because Martell ain't about to run my blood pressure up today. I wanted to throw that out there and give you guys some tea, honey, and some stuff that I ran across. I may hop on here later on today because I did have something else that I want to talk about, but I'm not going to have time because I got to log on my computer downstairs at 8:30. But I do appreciate you guys being here. I think I'm going to start going on subscribers only mode. I said it before when I start having tea and I want to be talking about something like real juicy. So it's going to be for only the people that subscribe will be able to be privy to that type of information because we can't have people hiding in the bushes just getting our tea over here, y'all. We just cannot. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, you're going to be missing out. I keep making the announcement, but I don't know why people be thinking, okay, I'm just going to sign on and just watch anyway. So we're going to have to start going on subscribers only mode. All right. So when I have special tea to put out there, it will be under subscribers only mode only. Okay. Thank you, trolls, for being here. I see y'all in the bushes. I see y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Hit the like button while you're here. Also, thank you for everybody in the chat. Please hit the like button as well. We got 546 in the chat and 293 likes. That's a little off. If you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on the way out. Thank you, mods, for doing such a great job as well. Okay. Y'all have a great Monday, and I will check you guys later. Love you guys down. All right. Since follow through caramel, absolutely. We got to follow through because, yeah, we be having people over here in the bushes and, yeah, y'all don't support this channel like that, but you want to hear the tea. Okay, we know trolls. We know y'all be here. I know y'all be in here. Wanda, I know y'all be watching. I know y'all be watching, but yeah, we're gonna go on and fix that because we're gonna be on subscribers only mode. So if you're not subscribed, then you're gonna peep it through the window. All right. So thank y'all for being here. Y'all enjoy your day. All right. Love you down and goodbye.